We crave it, this feeling of control. It's an innate desire, a fundamental part of our human nature. We yearn to be the captains of our own ships, to navigate the vast ocean of life with confidence and purpose, of steering our lives in the direction we choose. Every decision, every turn, is a testament to our autonomy. The open road symbolizes endless possibilities, each path a new adventure waiting to unfold. But true mastery comes not from external power, but from a deep sense of ownership. It's about looking within, understanding our inner landscape, and taking responsibility for what we find there. Ownership of our choices, our mistakes, our triumphs. Each entry in our journal, each trophy on our shelf, tells a story of our journey. They are the milestones of our personal growth and achievements. It's about acknowledging our role in the narrative of our lives. We are the authors of our own stories, the architects of our destinies. Every thought, every action shapes the chapters of our existence. We are not merely passengers along for the ride, we are the drivers. With every step we take, every decision we make, we assert our control over our journey. We decide where to go, how fast, and what path to take. The gear shift and GPS are metaphors for our ability to change direction and navigate through life's complexities. This is where our power lies. In the moments of triumph, when we stand atop our personal mountains, we realize the strength of our ownership. Taking ownership means facing difficult truths. It requires courage to look in the mirror and confront our flaws and failures. It means acknowledging our shortcomings and taking responsibility for our actions. Whether it's in a professional setting or a personal relationship, owning up to our mistakes is a crucial step towards growth. This can be uncomfortable, even painful. The weight of our errors can be heavy, and the solitude of reflection can be daunting. But it is in these moments of vulnerability that we find our strength. Through our tears and struggles, we rise stronger and more resilient. When we own our mistakes, we empower ourselves to learn and grow. Each lesson learned, each skill honed, is a step towards becoming a better version of ourselves. We break free from the cycle of blame and shame. By taking ownership, we liberate ourselves from the constraints of past failures and regrets. This is how we build resilience and create a foundation for lasting change. Just as lifting weights strengthens our muscles, taking responsibility fortifies our character. It's easy to blame others, to make excuses for our circumstances. Pointing fingers and shrugging off responsibility are the paths of least resistance. It's easier to stay stuck, to play the victim. Passivity and lethargy are the enemies of progress and growth. But true freedom comes from taking the wheel. At every crossroads, we have the power to choose our direction and take control of our destiny. It comes from acknowledging that we have the power to create the life we want. Setting goals and visualizing our dreams are the first steps towards making them a reality. This doesn't mean it will be easy. The path to ownership is often steep and fraught with challenges. There will be detours and roadblocks along the way. Obstacles are inevitable, but they are also opportunities for growth and learning. But with each challenge we overcome, with each lesson learned, we become more than we were before. Every victory, no matter how small, is a testament to our resilience and determination. We become stronger, more resilient, more capable. Each triumph adds to our strength. Each challenge faced builds our resilience. We become the masters of our own lives. With confidence and determination, we walk the path of ownership, shaping our destiny with every step. This is the journey of ownership, and it begins with a single, powerful step: accepting responsibility for ourselves and our choices. Embrace this journey, for it is the path to true freedom and fulfillment. Imagine walking through life half asleep. Your senses dulled, your mind clouded. You miss the vibrant colors, the subtle sounds, the intricate details that make up the tapestry of experience. This is what it's like to move through the world without awareness. We go through the motions, react on autopilot, and miss the opportunity to truly engage with our lives. Awareness is the opposite of this. It's about waking up to the present moment. It's about noticing our thoughts, our feelings, and our physical sensations without judgment. It's about paying attention to the world around us with curiosity and openness. Awareness is the key to unlocking a richer, more meaningful existence. When we are aware, we make conscious choices. We respond to situations thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. We become more attuned to our needs, our values, and our deepest desires. This awareness allows us to live with intention, making decisions that align with who we truly are. But awareness is not a passive state. It requires effort, practice, and a willingness to look inward. It means facing our fears, our insecurities, and the parts of ourselves we'd rather keep hidden. This can be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. When we cultivate awareness, we cultivate freedom. Deep inside each of us, there's a voice. It's a gentle whisper, often overshadowed by the noise of the world around us. It whispers our truths, our values, our deepest desires. This voice is the essence of who we are, unfiltered and pure. This is the voice of our authentic selves. It's the part of us that knows what we truly want and need, even when we might not be fully aware of it ourselves. But sometimes life drowns out this voice. The hustle and bustle of daily life, the constant demands and distractions can make it hard to hear. The expectations of others, societal pressures, and our own inner critic can all make it hard to hear. We become so focused on meeting external demands that we lose touch with our inner truth. This is where self-affirmation becomes essential. It's a practice that helps us reconnect with our inner voice, to hear it clearly amidst the noise. Self-affirmation is the practice of intentionally focusing on our strengths and positive qualities. It's a way to remind ourselves of who we truly are, beyond the roles we play and the masks we wear. It's about reminding ourselves of our worthiness, our capabilities, and our inherent goodness. It's a gentle nudge to remember that we are enough, just as we are. It's not about denying our flaws or pretending to be perfect. It's about embracing our whole selves, imperfections and all. It's about counteracting the negative self-talk that can hold us back. Those harsh, critical voices that tell us we're not good enough, that we don't measure up. Think of it like this. Every time we affirm ourselves, we plant a seed of self-love, self-respect, and self-belief. With each positive thought, each act of self-compassion, the seed grows stronger. It begins to take root, anchoring us in a sense of our own worth. It takes root in the fertile ground of our being, pushing back against the weeds of doubt and insecurity. These affirmations nourish our spirit, helping us to grow and flourish. Over time, these affirmations blossom into unshakable confidence and self-belief. They become a part of who we are, a foundation we can rely on. But self-affirmation isn't a one-time fix. It's not something we do once and then forget about. It's an ongoing practice, a conscious choice we make each day. It's about making a commitment to ourselves, to nurture and care for our inner voice. It's about showing up for ourselves, even when it feels difficult, even when the world feels heavy, and our inner critic is loud. It's about speaking to ourselves with kindness and understanding, to be our own best friend, our own biggest supporter. Because when we affirm our own worth, we give ourselves permission to shine. We step into our power, embracing our true selves with confidence and grace. So take a moment each day to affirm your truth. Listen to that inner voice and let it guide you towards a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Remember, you are worthy, you are capable, and you are enough. Embrace your truth and let it light your path. We all wear masks. These masks are not just physical objects, but metaphorical ones that we use to navigate through life. It's part of being human. From the moment we wake up, we start putting on these masks, adjusting them to fit the different roles we play throughout the day. We present different versions of ourselves to the world, adapting to social cues and expectations. At work, we might wear the mask of professionalism, while with friends, we might wear a mask of humor or empathy. But what happens when the mask becomes so ingrained, we forget who we are beneath it? When the lines between our true selves and the personas we project start to blur? This is the struggle of identity, the constant negotiation between who we are and who we think we should be. It's a delicate balance that requires self-awareness and introspection. The external world can be a powerful force in shaping our sense of self. The media, our peers, and societal norms all play a role in influencing how we see ourselves. We receive messages, both subtle and overt, about how we should look, act, and think. These messages can come from advertisements, social media, and even the people closest to us. We internalize these messages, often without even realizing it. They become part of our internal dialogue, shaping our beliefs and behaviors. This can lead to a disconnect between our true selves, our values, desires, and aspirations, and the persona we project to the world. We might start to feel like we're living a lie, constantly putting on a show for others. This disconnect can be a source of great pain. It can lead to feelings of emptiness, inauthenticity, and a sense that we're living someone else's life. The more we try to fit into these external molds, the more we lose touch with our true selves. It can lead to feelings of emptiness, inauthenticity, and a sense that we're living someone else's life. We might find ourselves questioning our choices, wondering if we're on the right path. We may find ourselves chasing external validation, seeking approval from others to fill the void within. This can become a never-ending cycle, as the approval we seek is often fleeting and superficial. But true fulfillment comes from within, from aligning ourselves with our authentic selves. This means taking the time to understand who we are, what we value, and what we truly want out of life. This doesn't mean we need to reject all external influences or live in a constant state of rebellion. Instead, it's about being selective about the influences we allow into our lives and being mindful of how they affect us. It's about finding a balance, a way to honor our true selves while navigating the complexities of the social world. This balance allows us to be authentic while still being adaptable. It's about recognizing that our identity is not fixed or static. Our sense of self can evolve over time, shaped by our experiences, relationships, and personal growth. It's a fluid, evolving tapestry, woven from our experiences, relationships, and choices. By embracing this fluidity, we can navigate the identity struggle with grace and authenticity, finding fulfillment in being true to ourselves.